The Enchanted Forest 3 Wishes by Columbia Lego. The story takes place in a 20th century England. One spring day in the forest, Bambi the deer went to animal school, but the forest animals kicked him out after they served Prince Rano. Most of the animals felt sorry for Bambi. Later that day, Thomas the Tank Engine visits a very sad Bambi who misses his mother. Soon, the tank engine rides back to the meadow. Meanwhile, at the meadow, Faline the deer spends time with her sidekick, Jiminy Cricket. "I am glad you are here, girl dear," said Jiminy. That evening, Faline performed over the rainbow. The next day, Bambi went to the village where he befriended Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, and Pinkie Pie, who ride on 2 tank engines named Gordon and Percy. Soon, Fluttershy tells Bambi that she will fix things by granting him 3 wishes. When Bambi wished for a new friend, Pinkie introduced the fawn to a humanoid animal named Sam, who performed Sam I Am. Later that day, at Nala's cantina, Sam befriended a moody but kind-hearted creature named Gaia Mai. At the meadow, Flower the skunk spends time with Faline the deer and Jiminy Cricket. As they ran, Faline realized that Bambi introduces his father and adopted mother Mina to the 3 ponies. When Bambi sees Faline spending time with Todd the fox, he was jealous of him. Later that night, Fluttershy visits Faline at an old tree house. The Pegasus learned that the deer lived alone because she ran away from her abusive father. Meanwhile, at Acme Labs in London town, Pinkie and the Brain plotted with Captain Hook and Mr. Smee to take over the world. The next day, in the forest, Bambi dumped the Zeo crystal on the meadow. It once belonged to Tommy Oliver. Meanwhile, the ghost of Scar stole the Zeo crystal with Hook and Smee. After Scar arrived, Simba, Nala, and Jiminy are shocked. Scar performed second-rate as he pesters Sam and Guy. At the village, Bambi, Fluttershy, Dash, and Pinkie fought off Pinkie and Brain. After the ponies took him to the meadow, Bambi saw Faline, whose shoes Mr. Digger the Badger off. In an argument, Bambi says, "I tried you as a friend and you don't fit. Not even your own father." Hurt by Bambi's rage, Faline ran off sobbing. As he watches her, Bambi sadly walked away. Through the night and through the day, Sam and Guy find adventure with the traveling showmen, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, and Foghorn Leghorn. At the village, after a brief fight with Hook, Rainbow Dash grants Bambi's second wish. Simba destroyed the Zeo crystal, and Scar's ghost disappeared once and for all. Bambi bid farewell to Copper, who went away to the south, thanks to Toby the train. Later, at the meadow, the ponies and the mice saw Bambi's father telling Bambi about his worries. Bambi sobs in shame, which makes the animals sad. After the great stag comforts Bambi, Brain reformed and went back to London with Pinkie. At the treehouse, Todd, the 3 ponies, and the Bugs and Daffy band protect Faline from Hook, who ran off. Later that night, Sam, Guy, Daffy, and Simba performed Blue, as Fluttershy spends the night with Faline. The next morning, Bambi is on a hill watching the view of London. As he walks through the forest, he encounters Faline's father, but Bambi got away. At the meadow, Faline confronts Rano, but then Bambi rescued her and battled the mean deer. After Rano fled, Bambi finds Faline at the railroad. He tells her he was sorry for being jealous of Todd. Suddenly, Faline's father tried to tear Bambi apart, but Bambi and Faline jumped onto Thomas the Tank Engine with Jiminy. "Hang on!" shouted the cricket. Soon, the train raced through the meadow as Todd battles Faline's father. When the train crashed at the edge of a cliff, Faline's father tried to catch his daughter, but a hunter shot him and the mean deer fell off the cliff. Later, Fluttershy granted Bambi's third wish. Faline tearfully hugged Bambi. Later that night, Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, and Pinky fixed the meadow with help from Phil the chimpanzee. The three ponies performed Over the Rainbow, reprise. The next day, the great stag welcomes Faline to his family. Soon, Faline became the princess of the forest. After a reunion with Flower, Bambi became friends with Todd the fox. Meanwhile, Sam I Am watched as the tank engines took the deer to their new home in a treehouse. At sunset, Jiminy enters the tree. "My little Faline, I love you," said Bambi softly. In front of the tree, the little deer kissed each other and hugged each other. From now on, Faline is the princess of the forest.